One day, I will spill my smog-filled secrets when that Technicolor taxicab swing down low from the cybernetic sky to carry me away to a place where the concrete ain't so cold. A band of angels will sing a dial-up lullaby, shadow dance to the apocalyptic song. Rapture comes at 5 minutes to the hour while judgment is approximated. I won my tickets to heaven on a radio show. Repent! You repent down on your money knees for admission to the promissory gates of heaven. You know, there's a place down the road where we ain't gotta have too many dollars. And my cigarette soul will pray to the nightfall god of wine cellars, and I hope the stock market crashes in my sleep. America, I turn to you in my time of need. I turn around when I have to pee. You turn on me, and I had to plead. My brothers and sisters are strewn through alleyways, and alleys litter sidewalks with broken beer bottle dreams, and 40-ounce siblings cry half-gallon ambition. America, why is the liquor store closed? Georgia, who cares if it's Sunday? Jesus was a hippie and a wino. Just some dude who claimed he was hip because he didn't want to be alone no more. Homie said he came down from the sky because he had some kind of secrets to tell us or something. But then he just ditched and left some like real profound books behind. You know, I'm still waiting. My watch is still ticking. My life is still flashing before my eyes as my dirty fingers desperately clutch at the slipshod whores who turn tricks to feed their empty strollers, while 1,000 blind boys turn to their ramshackle president hopeful for words of wisdom but can't hear for too much wax in the ear. And meanwhile, in Chinatown veins, blue moon lovers celebrate their blue moon lives, and 10,000 tourists reside in rickshaw heaven. Vacant-minded vacation on immigrant shoulders enwrapped in novelty's embrace of slavery. You know, I think I came to this city, to this stone-cold roadhouse, this electrified wonder, to pursue life, liberty, and sex, freedom and drugs, virtue and whiskey. Oh, New York! Oh, San Francisco! Oh, Philadelphia, Schenectady, Albany, Seattle. I have been so lost in the capitalist dawn, so drowned in the monetary fog as cigarette bums and dirty nickel fingers are groping in the street lamp dusk, looking for a digital fix. Meanwhile, all I want is a hamburger. One greasy hamburger for my belly, please. So feed my hands your neon imagination. Feed my eyes grandiose television dreams, and feed jails with unjustified youth hope which never learned a lesson. America, you brave land. You dealt so many a shitty hand. You can't listen, can't stand, can't live, can't die. Hollow culture making me sick. Hold on to your class. Mr. President, do you know I sleep in public restrooms sometimes, on hypodermic beds, snoring hepatitis songs, sexually transmitted dreams? Mr. President, my last meal came out of deep trash compactor soul. What are we waiting for? For trickle-down wealth, trickle-down urine, trickle-down swines and trickle-down wine, trickle-down times and trickle-down dimes? Well, did you know I get my kicks talking anarchy with wasted kindred youth spirits? Some die drunk or high, same sad story. But we sip midnight coffee and we write provocative, angry, frustrated, revolutionary poetry, smoking cigarettes at a rate of 10 an hour, and infant dreams of days playing heaven song in a magnificent sanctuary band. We sing songs from an old fat man who too died tragically high. You know, this old folk life ain't all bad if you ignore the electric, obedient computer information television stagnation. Oh, America, you lover, you lover you. You lover of tongues, lover of hands, lover of tooth and nail, struggle and triumph. Your rolling pastures love me. Golden dream mountains love me. The Mississippi sings for thee. The shining Atlantic, let my mortal tongue awake to exalt your Adirondack promised land, Blue Ridge backbone. The lonely desert invites the Pacific tears, and your road knows my heart. Your road knows my language. Your people are my people. Shit, I am your people. America, let freedom ring. Shine, you shine. Shine on, red, white, and blue boys and girls. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, dime-bag schoolboys walking zigzag in the commercial wasteland, arms outstretched, probing the graffiti world, hoping for tattooed towns. And closet Catholics and equipment junkies scurry in the mechanized sunrise. But a generation stands with power in their hands, standing up in the dignity of our age. So once again, here I stand, 76, a broken, dusty man with dusty bones, dusty groans, and rusty telephones, whose sockets so dark hold cobwebs instead of eyeballs, whose balls sag so low to a place no man should have to go. Standing on the corner, still the same corner, you understand, of Telegraph Avenue, still waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting for liberty, waiting for charity, waiting for music and waiting for love, waiting for food and drug without administration, waiting for farms and vegetables, waiting for the fags to never need a closet, waiting for children to grow so tall, waiting for Exxon to get mobile and get the frack out of our country, waiting for Indians to be native again, waiting for Iraq to win the war, waiting to see if Al-Qaeda even exists, waiting for Bin Laden to resurrect on Easter Sunday, waiting for gangsters to pull down their pants, kiss, and make up, waiting for shareholders to finally share, waiting for police to brutalize themselves, waiting for weapons of mass construction, waiting for America to dream a new dream, waiting for Paris, Gaul, and Istanbul, waiting for divine inspired visions of grandeur to strike me now, waiting for the wheel of fortune to get a flat tire, waiting for houseware mothers to get a grip, waiting for dinner without television, waiting for the side effects to outweigh the benefits, waiting for the goddamn world to end so we could get on like we already know how.
Yeah.
Standing on the same damn corner, waiting for the 9:05 bus to carry me home. Footnote. Who am I? Please tell me who I am. Where do I fit in, for Christ's sake? I have always been a shaken bone son of straight-laced statue. I've only ever been trying to get home. And what in the world is Boulder? Boulder, you goddamn Reiki yoga green tea son of a bitch. Where is your struggle on Hot Pearl Street bricks? Where is the blood of 29th Street shopping mall? Where is your heart in mirror image 30th Street condominiums? Boulder ain't what it used to be, so I'm told. But I don't know where I came from. You see, my mother was an ugly duckling dripping love-lost Garrison Keeler Saturday afternoons. And my father, the poor guy, he just didn't want to wind up lonesome. And as a child, I always had two stories, and I have never had a home. I always wondered what it's like when your mother and father love each other and talk outside of the courtroom. And so I am left, transient and screaming at the wind for laughing at my salty tears, which I am forced to lick because I'm so thirsty on the side of the highway. And when I look around, I see vanishing cultural phenomenon of invisible satellite ghosts. Your images don't hold no value unless everyone knows your name. But how will you know my name if you never listen? Must I jump from the rooftop naked, untying my tethered fingertips? Or perhaps I have to scream and yell and cry how nobody ever loved me, but somebody somewhere loved me, and I fucked it all up. We always fuck it up. The night always fucks up my days, so I'm forced to sleep because sleeping is unbearably vulnerable to the truth of dying. Maybe if I remove myself from myself. But then who am I? They said to vote, so I voted. I voted for nobody who will leave breadcrumbs on the tablecloth. Still, somebody sits behind the curtain pulling levers, rolling dice with oil-slick skin, making wagers and erasing languages that have for eons told the stories of cultures which will be forgotten in the span of one news cycle. They said to stay on top of the news. So I stood on top of the news. I stood on top of black box live vending machines, yelling and screaming, bleeding poetry so someone would hear me and tell me it's going to be okay. But they didn't. And they couldn't. And if they had, it would have been a lie. So I am finding that my fingernails scratch dirt and dig up stories I have told myself, and I realize I am an estranged, lonely boy who burns paper money so that I can write poetry in the night. And I am just a dirty boy, and I don't care if I have holes in my pants, but I will cry over torn pages in a book. I am a crazy, mad singer of love songs with romantic dreams of anarchy, and I am only one, and I am one. And my brothers and sisters are huddled together by street lamps for every bit of light. We are huddled together for every scarce bit of love to make us feel warm. We are standing on every last leg we can muster. We are so sick of being poor, hungry, broken, and tired. The children of the river are standing in the tide, and those who wish to trade in their bones for ones less used, mothers and brothers will reap the land for the love they have sown and come up empty-handed. So where are the dreams we were promised, and where is the land to behold? Where is the gratitude to be given, and where are the cracked window panes packed full of silent pillowcases where children's heads can't afford to rest? These are the days leading up to the church hand massacre of aspirations. The sun is ticking. The moon is coughing up red blood, sells the sputtering automobile for rent money. The stars are turning in their atmospheric fog, and the cats are growling in the starting gate. And today is the day that the earth was born.